Adding and subtraction of decimal numbers. So if you want to take a minute just to pause this, to go over the blueprint, get some of this information that's given to you, do it. Now let's move on. So whenever we add or subtract decimals, we line up the decimals, okay? So basically look at it as money. The number in front of the decimals, dollar bills, and the numbers behind it are change. So always line the decimals up. So let's do B. So I'm going to take 5.05. You can line them all three up at the same time, or you can do two at a time, whatever is easier for you. Now, you may want to put zeros in the places that has the empty spots, especially if it's behind the decimal. It makes it easier. So let's add this up. So on this, we're going to start over here on the right-hand side. We have right here, 5 plus 7 plus 9. That gives me 21. So I'm going to bring down the 1 and carry the 2. Now I have 2 plus 0 plus 1 is 3 plus 6 is 9. Bring the decimal down. 5 plus 0 plus 7 gives me 12. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 22. So that is my answer. In this case here, we have a dollar bill sign in front of our numbers. So this is how we would write it. Now let's do C. Or let's do F. Let's do F. Let's do subtraction of this. So I got 700 minus 265. The decimal's here. 700 doesn't have a decimal showing, but we know it's right behind it. I got 65. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put zeros above the 65. And now I'm going to subtract. However, I noticed that I have a 6 and a 5 underneath those zeros in both places. Yeah, so let's just do this. So in order to subtract here, I asked 5, how many times will 5 come out of 0? And it won't. So I have to borrow from this one here, right? When I borrow from this one here, it makes it a 9 and brings the 1 over, makes it 10. So 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 6 is 3. Bring down the decimal. However, 6 minus that 0, I was going to have to borrow from the 0 in front. So I have to reduce this by 9. And then I noticed the 0, and I needed to borrow from the 0 in front because originally I was going to have to borrow anyways. And it makes this a 9. And again, I'm still going to have to borrow because 6 wouldn't come out of 0, and I was going to originally need to borrow, so that lowers this down by 1. So now I got 9 minus 5 is 4. 9 minus 6 is 3. 6 minus 2 is 4. And that is my final answer. Okay.